water retention. This happens when the body starts accumulating and storing fluid in the form of water in the system. This water collects usually in the circulatory system or in the tissues of the human body. And what happens is sometimes we wake up with a puffy face, sometimes our ring finger, it's swollen in the morning. For some people, the water retention happens in their legs, in their feet. When you're going through pregnancy, most people would experience water retention. Some women at the onset of their period cycle will also face water retention. It could also be a severe medical symptom for people who have kidney issues, for people who have near kidney failure, and also for people who have heart issues and heart failure. Now, the simple fix is taking a diuretic pill. But if you go on constantly popping diuretics, it's going to mess up your kidney at some point. It's going to mess up your blood pressure and create other problems. When we retain water, the first thing that we need to look at is our salt intake. So the more sodium means the more binding to water, and that water holds on into the body. And that's how we get water retention. You may want to shift from refined salt to pink salt, which is potassium chloride or rock salt. So now potassium actually helps you to reduce the amount of water in your system. Now the trace mineral that is required to help you with excess water retention is magnesium. It handles more than 300 to 400 different enzymatic functions in the human body. It's foods that are rich in magnesium that can help you with water retention. You have your nuts like your almonds, your walnuts, your pistachios, your cashew nuts, but again, let it be unsalted. You find it in green leafy vegetables, you find it in dark chocolate as well, and you find it in whole grains. Vitamin B6, which also helps you to lose excess water that you may be retaining. B6 is especially good for girls and women who are going through PMS, painful PMS or bloating and water retention before or during their period cycle. It's found in simple foods like bananas, potatoes, walnuts, or you can take a B6 supplement if you're in a place where you can't get these natural foods. But again, always try to get your vitamins from natural foods, number one. There are a couple of natural foods that work as natural diuretics in the human body. So you get something called dandelion leaf. You can get this in the form of a tea. Okay, one more important thing that leads to water retention is the overconsumption of refined carbohydrates. Anything to do with white flour in excess, your packaged, your processed foods which are made out of white refined carbs. White refined sugar is and too much of white salt. So going back to our rock salt, our black salt, our pink salt, which were the original salts that we used. Garlic is a natural diuretic again. Fennel, which is your methi seeds, is a natural diuretic. My favorite is barley. So you can get barley pearls in a normal chemist or at your grocer. You take about 4 tablespoons of barley and you boil it in 2 cups of water. You reduce it to 1. Add a little bit of lemon for taste and also to add into your vitamin C and make it alkaline. So if you take a bunch of parsley and juice it, cranberry helps you flush out more water and possible infection and bacteria that's causing the UTI.